Din po natin tayong makapag-send ng inyong mga katanungan para sa ating resource person for today. Dahil we will talk about the power of manifestation. Yung iniisip po natin, paano po ba natin siya magagawang aksyon? Paano po ba natin siya magagawang konkreto? Ngayon pong hapon, makakausap po natin isang life and career coach para po sa usaping ito. Welcome to share ko lang, Mr. Adrian Pantonial. Hello, Adrian. Coach Adrian.
Hi, good afternoon, Migs, and to all of the listeners and viewers of your program.
Ayan. So, Coach Adrian, baka pwede muna nating makwento yung inyong background as life and career coach and your experiences as well. Baka pwede mong ma-share sa audience natin.
Sure. So I'm a licensed professional teacher and a certified life and career coach and master neurolinguistics programming practitioner and an emotional intelligence trainer too. So yung practice ko is somewhat related dito sa kasalukuyang pinag-uusapan na law of attraction manifestation. So this is going to be an interesting discussion.
Okay.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, so interesting discussion indeed kasi lahat naman tayo, Coach Adrian, iba-iba tayo or Teacher Adrian, iba-iba tayo ng mga pinagdadaanan, iba-iba din tayo ng stages in life, whether gender, male, female, demographic, age, di ba, career. And as we grow along, nag-iiba din yung mga priorities natin, nag-iiba din yung mga kailangan natin sa buhay or mga gusto nating i-manifest sa buhay. Pero siguro, paunahing ano lang, no, kumbaga opening remarks lang when we talk about the power of manifestation. What do we actually mean by this?
Okay, well, parang napapanahon nito, maybe primarily because merong isang nag-viral na video uh, sa Facebook about the power of law of attraction and manifestation. Meron din siyang point, but there are at least three supporting information kung bakit ito ay in na in. So number one is sikat yung book na The Secret, and yung word na manifesting na yan is all over social media, not only on Facebook. But aside from The Secret being like parang ito yung pinakapangunahing influencer dyan sa law of attraction na yan, meron din kasing tinatawag na neuroplasticity. Yung neuroplasticity, ibig sabihin nun is yung mga iniisip natin ay nakaka-impluensya sa ginagawa natin na naisa sa buhay natin. And bukod dun sa nag-viral na video which presents anecdotal evidence, ibig sabihin ng anecdotal is ito yung parang hango sa tunay na buhay. Meron ding angle na yung tinatawag na quantum physics na sinasuggest na interconnected ang universe at lahat ng ating mga iniisip ay may kaugnayan para ma-impluensyahan ang realidad ng ating buhay. Pero yung isang caveat dito is that walang scientific evidence na nagpapatunay na directly powerful talaga itong law of attraction manifestation. Ang ibig sabihin noon is that kasi pag sinabi mong scientific approach, ito yung meron kang pros and cons. Parang ini-examine yung lahat ng angulo. Pero meron namang basihan yon because yung iniisip natin, sabi nga, you are what you think. So nakakatulong siya in a sense. Pero in a gist, kung magmamanifest lang tayo, kung maniniwala lang tayo, pero hindi naman tayo kumikilos para isakatuparan yung ating mga pangarap sa buhay, hindi siya mag-workout talaga. For example, as for me, like more than 20 years ago, I was just creating business cards showing na life coach ako and that I'm a speaker trainer, ganyan. This was more than 20 years ago, as I said. But to
Babalikan po natin si Coach Adrian. Ayun, Coach Adrian. Medyo nag-choppy lang ng konti. Go ahead, Coach Adrian. Sabi mo kanina, we were just creating business cards 20 years ago and then now...
Oh yeah, so now, ginagawa ko na talaga siya. So, in a sense, pwede mo masasabi yan as manifestation, pero kung wala kang mga action steps na kumbaga yung mga plano natin is nakadrawing Uh, pero kung hindi mo siya ginagawa ng aksyon, ng step-by-step process, then hindi siya matutupad. Kasi ako, I went through yan, yung mga certifications na yan para maging credible ako. At the same time, I exposed myself to mentorship, to training, and then parang great things start from small beginnings. And now, eto, ginagawa ko na siya.
Tama. And ano siya, no? It also takes time and experience. And you mentioned, you have to put in the work. As in, ikaw talaga
That's
yung
true.
dapat gumawa ng mga action steps na yun. Pero siguro, no,
Correct.
magandang thought yun. Magandang information yun na parang yung anecdotal evidence also relates to quantum physics, 'di ba? Yung mga iba't ibang mga scientific theories. Pero siguro just for this discussion, Coach Adrian, yung anecdotal evidence meaning from experience, 'di ba? When you say
Correct.
manifest, baka pwede natin munang i-define. Ano ba yung manifest? Ano ba yung iniisip mo? Tapos paano mo ba siya magagawang aksyon? O paano siya magkakatotoo?
Okay. Yung manifestation based on the context of law of attraction, ito yung iniisip mo siya and you stay focused and positive na itong iniisip mo ay mangyayari. So, a lot of it goes in your head. Diyan nagsisimula yan.
Tama.
But then, yun nga, hindi lang dapat nasa sa isip yan. Kasi, for example, gusto mo manalo sa loto, pero hindi ka naman tumataya ng loto, paano ka mananalo, di ba? So, yun.
O kaya kunwari, may gusto kang pangarap na gusto mong ma-achieve. Punta na tayo doon, Coach Adrian, sa kailangan meron kang action steps. Gawa na tayo ng example. Kunwari, sa mga college students o sa mga nag-aaral ngayon, 'di ba, na meron mga pangarap sa buhay, gusto ko maging doktor. Yan, pinaka-basic. 'Di ba? Gusto ko maging doktor. I will manifest that I will become the best OB-GYN or the best surgeon in the
Right.
Philippines, 'di ba? Paano ba 'yon? Ano ba yung mga tamang action steps towards that sample goal?
Well, based on the research to, this is also may mga evidences na to na either either of these two things would be your good starting point. One is write down your goals. Make your list and put it somewhere na nakikita mo every day. I highly suggest na magandang ilagay mo to malapit sa salamin mo para pag salamin mo sa umaga, pagising mo, makikita mo agad siya. That's one. Or di kaya malapit sa pintuan para pag lalabas ka, na nakikita mo yan agad. The other thing is yung tinatawag na lang vision board. Yung vision board, pwede kang mag-collect ng mga pictures ng mga, for example, your specific dream car, your specific dream house, your specific dream life. For example, like ako, gusto kong makarating ng Italy. And if I'm not using this digital background right now, makikita niyo sa background, meron ako mga photo frames sa living room ko ng Italian tourist destinations. So vision board, list. These two things are very important kasi diyan nagsisimula yung manifestation mo, di ba? But not only that, you also have to expose yourself. Merong tatlong zone in terms of learning. You have your comfort zone. Ito yung alam mo lang, kaya mo lang, at komportable ka na ginagawa. Meron ding tinatawag na learning zone or the growth zone. Ito yung medyo hindi ka nasanay, uncomfortable na ng konti, ganyan. Hindi mo pa susubukan dati, pero kailangan mong subukan na ngayon kasi it might be already too late, ganyan. And then meron din tinatawag na danger zone. Yung danger zone is sinubukan mo ng sinubukan, pero hindi talaga nag-workout. Tapos ang nangyayari, nagkakaroon ka na ng mental health issues. Either na-depress ka na or nakakasagasa ka na ng ibang tao, so to speak, for example. So, importante na lumabas tayo sa comfort zone because success is almost always outside our comfort zone.
Ayan. So
So,
maganda.
yan.
Maganda, Coach Adrian, no? I-recap lang natin yung tatlong zone kasi related ito sa next question ko. Comfort zone, ano yung number 2?
The second one is learning zone or
Learning
the growth
zone.
zone.
Growth zone, comfort zone, growth zone, and the danger zone. Paano naman
That's
natin
right.
masasabi kung ano yung tamang balance when we talk about these types of zones?
That's a really good question, Migs. Well, kilala natin yung sarili natin. Ang disadvantage lang is for the younger generations, dahil hindi pa sila masyadong na-expose sa ibang mga experiences, hindi pa nila masyadong kilala yung sarili nila. Di ba? During high school, Ito yung kinikilala natin yung identity natin eh. The whole person, our strengths and weaknesses. Kaya naman importante that we actually expose ourselves to new experiences, to new kinds of people, para na nalaman natin yung hangganan natin, yung limitation natin, yung boundaries natin. Minsan nakakatulong din yung mga mentors natin, pwedeng yung mga magulang natin, yung teacher natin, o di kaya yung someone na pinsan natin na mas matanda or mentor sa church or sa trabaho. Yan, nakakatulong yan para malaman natin na, oh, okay ka pala dito, sige, subukan mo to. Itong mga opportunities na to, mga learning opportunities na to. This will be good for you.
Okay.
So, ilan lang yun sa mga steps na pwede nating gawin para mas makilala pa natin yung sarili natin at para malaman natin kung hanggang saan lang talaga tayo.
Ayan.
Siguro yung isang bagay na nakatulong sa akin to know na tama na is kapag ka naapektuhan na yung mental health ko o di kaya kapag ka nakakasakit na ako ng tao, then maybe it's about time to redirect my actions and my steps. Di ba? That's a good sign kasi parang baka nasa danger zone ka.
Tama. Okay, mas tatalakay pa po natin ang mga zones na yan, mas magde-deep dive pa po tayo dito sa quote-unquote power of manifestation. Kasama po natin si Coach Adrian Pantonial pero magbabalik po ang Share Ko Lang.